Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to Navee Sparkle's world. Okay, now you must be wondering who is this Navee Sparkle? Navee Sparkle means me. I am a dating and relationship coach for high achieving women, and I help women find long lasting love faster. So, now you would be wondering that why should you listen to me? Okay. Yes, I have a story to share. So, 6 years ago, I was married to a different man, and I was in a very abusive relationship. And I was very tired and exhausted. I was so stressed that I had cancer. And after recovering from cancer, I actually started having panic attacks because I was very unloved. I felt very unsafe with my ex husband, and it was very exhausting. And it felt like that I have nothing to look forward to. So this stress took a toll on me, and I was a young mother. My son was maybe 6 months old at that time. And I had multiple panic attacks, and one of the panic attack took me to a mental health unit. So I live in Australia, and I was admitted here in Armadale Hospital because I was showing suicide symptoms, and doctor said to me that you cannot see your son unless you pass an examination, and we can make sure that you are mentally stable. While I was there and I was waiting for them to examine me, I just closed my eyes and I just put my head down on the chair rest, and I had this vision where I was wearing this pink dress. I was very happy. I was laughing, and there was a man in the background who was chasing my son, and my son was playing. And that felt very beautiful. That felt comforting. That felt full of growth and hope. And doctor came and he called my name, and I opened my eyes and I just said very loudly, I want this. I want this. And doctor asked me, what do you want? And I told him what I want. And he said to me, who is stopping you, Navi? And I just shut down. I passed that exam. I came back to my home. And then I decided that I was going to divorce my ex husband. I divorced my ex husband, started dating. Dating as a single mother was not easy. And one time I went to a library and I found this book by John Gray, Men Are From Mars and Women Are From Venus. And this got me into studying relationship, and I just found some online stuff. I read books, I did all the courses, and started dating, started applying what I was learning, and I started seeing results. And then I met my now husband Jordan, and yes, since then life is a fairy tale. After getting engaged with him, I started my business, and now I help other women find long lasting love. If you're a man, stay here. I don't coach men, but I have valuable information which I'm going to reveal in this video, that how you can set your dating profile to attract high value men and high value women. So don't go anywhere if you are men. Yes, I don't coach men. At the same time, from coaching my women, I have got certain information that would be very helpful for you. Okay. Yes, but I only work with women and very high achieving, fast action taker, and women who are ready to invest in themselves and actually transform their love lives and are ready to be loved and courted and spoiled by amazing, wonderful, high value men. So today, what we're going to talk, I'm going to help you understand how to set a dating profile so you attract high value matches. So I have a sheet for you, which we're going to go through in this video. Okay, so you know who I am, what is my story, and why should you listen to me? Yes, I have a very solid reason why should you listen to me, because I'm the best in the world. Yes, I am the best dating and relationship coach for women on the planet. And that's why you should listen to me, because I embody my work. I just don't preach. I have done what I'm selling, what I help people with. I have a beautiful, wonderful marriage. And if you want some evidence, go to YouTube, Navee Sparkle, go to Facebook, Navee Sparkle, dating and relationship coach. There is only one Navee Sparkle on the planet. And you can also go check me out on Instagram, Navee Sparkle Coach. And if you go through my videos and my contact, you will find who I am. Okay, so if you want to go do that, do that. At the same time, we're going to get into the nitty gritty of dating profiles. So, my friends, I know that many people feel a bit icky when they hear, oh, online dating and dating apps. Look, there were times when we were scared of internet. There were times when we scared of Facebook. There were times when we were scared of Instagram and TikTok, and now it's everywhere. Like, I feel like it is hard to find a person who is not on Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok. Like, if you are not there, it means you're missing out on life. This is what the definition of it. And I'm not saying that you're really missing out, but I think this is what the real life looks like. Now, so, and I see like many times when my clients come to me and they tell me, oh, Navi, dating app sucks and this. I hear you. I totally understand you. When I started dating, before I started doing this work, I felt the same. I was attracting very low value men, and it was very hard. And they were not like they were just wanted to me to be texting buddy or just a fuck buddy. But I was looking for something solid. And when I learned about this work, that how to do a dating profile and how actually romance works, it changed my life. And that's how I met my now wonderful, amazing, generous husband who does so much for me, who paid for our whole wedding, who took us to honeymoon in Maldives. And yes, my heart is protected. I feel very safe in this relationship. And he is the man who loves each piece of me with all my imperfections. So if you want to find that sort of man, or you are even looking for a high value woman, if you're a man, this information is going to help you a lot. So stay until the end. Okay, dating apps are a very valuable tool to actually meet a person who is aligned with you. Why? Because it's a big market. There are multiple options. Okay, if you are looking to meet somebody organically, it is a bit hard because you work and you have a busy life, and and you might be shy a little bit and you might not know how to approach a woman or how to approach a man. But on dating apps, you have multiple matches. You have thousands of people who have used dating apps. Actually, I met my husband on Tinder. So in real life, it can be a bit tricky. And sometimes I feel like my husband told me that if I would have met him in a club, he might have not approached me. Okay, but we met on apps. So I would say that I highly, highly recommend going online on dating apps. Yes, but with this information, please do your profile using this information, which I'm going to share with you. Let's talk about pictures. Okay, I see many times that people have very weird pictures, like either you look like a model or you look like trash. Or sometimes people don't even have their pictures on dating apps. They have their cat's pictures, they have their dog's picture, or they have group photos. Okay, man, how am I going to find you if you are in group picture? Okay, women, if you are in a group picture and there are 10 hot ladies in the picture, how I'm going to find you, and how I'm not going to compare who is the one I want to date. I might come to see you on the date and ask the number of your girlfriend. So, ladies, you want to avoid that, and men, you want to avoid that too, because same thing can happen to you too. If you all four hot guys are standing and she meets somebody and she meets you and she says, "Oh, I just wanted to know who is that friend and if you can pass me their details." Yeah, some people might be happy to do that, but I would feel very icky and I would feel very rejected. And okay, so let's talk about what sort of pictures you should put on your profile. Use real life pictures that represent you authentically. Okay, real life pictures means maybe that's a picture, like there is a picture in my my backdrop that is like my husband and mine wedding picture where we are seeing the sunset. Okay, something like you're walking or you're swimming or you're doing something, or maybe you're in office, like you look well. So something that shows something about you. I remember my husband telling me that he liked a picture of me on the app where it was like I was sitting in a restaurant and there was lots of food and I put my hand like this, like, wow, there's so much food. So that showed him that who I was, like I'm a person who loves food. Okay, so that was my way of showing myself authentically. Um, and include at least one picture with friends to showcase your social side. Yes, one or two pictures, one pictures, minimum one picture. And you can move their faces if you want. Like people should know that you are not a psychopath. You actually have friends, but not with hot friends. Okay. Avoid those. Like maybe you can put it a picture with your workmates, just one, not any other than that. If you have all the group pictures, nobody will know who they are talking through the app. Avoid hiding behind glasses, hats, and filters. Yes, don't use filters. Many times, especially because I work with women, I see that women use a lot of filters. And I have heard men saying that, how do I know what she looks like? So, ladies, you're beautiful. You're amazing the way you are. You don't have to look like an Instagram model to attract a high value man. No, you just have to be you. Okay. And it's a big word when we say that you have to be you. That I will reveal at the end. But it doesn't mean that, oh, you wake up and you're in your pajamas and you go out on a date. Yes, you can do that. But once you have dated that guy for a few months, you can do that. Okay. But not on the first few dates. Because first few dates, both sexes are checking each other out. And that's okay. Show you who you genuinely are through your photos. Yes, the photos should tell you something. I remember that there was another photo where, because I'm born and raised in India, so I live in Australia at the same point. But I had the one picture of like very beautifully, I had my makeup done and I was wearing an Indian dress. And that was the caption, what dating me looks like. Yes, you have to dress up. I love people who dress up. Yes, my husband is a little bit different. He doesn't really, he initially he never paid attention how he looked. And I feel like now because he knows that I always dress up and I think he started dressing up. Yes, I have never tried to fix him. I just love him the way he is. I love his simplicity at the same time when he dresses up. It turns me on, and that's great. Okay, for men, I would say that highlight your masculinity. Like, what are your hobbies? You don't have to all to put a golf picture or sports or whatever you do. Maybe you go on camping with your mates. I remember my husband had a picture of fishing trip, like he was holding a big fishes in his hand. Yes, he doesn't go fishing every day, but yes, he that's one of the thing he enjoys. So his friend has a cattle station where every few months they'll go and they will do a fishing trip. For women, emphasize your femininity through elegance, like wear beautiful, bright colored dresses, wear some jewelry, wear some makeup, put some lipstick on, put some jewelry. Look like a normal person, like a person who you can see. Like, don't look like an Instagram model because then many men are going to think that you are out of their league. If you want to think them that, even that, like you want to be able to show that what you look like in genuine. And I know that when I was dating, I was told by many men that I looked way more beautiful in person than my pictures. So Ladies, you want to do this, not another way around that. Okay, you put so much filters, you put so much makeup on, and when they see you, they are finding it hard to know who you actually are. And your photos should be professionally done. And please use a photographer who knows how to work with natural light, because I feel that natural light, I still like, even for my business, I get my photos done in natural light. They're so beautiful. My wedding photos, we used natural light. They are so, so beautiful. Or you find a photographer who knows how to use lights, but too much editing kills the photos. You want to look like presentable with your makeup and dresses, but don't do too much editing, because that takes the beauty of you, the beauty of imperfection out of you. 5 photos to provide variety, own your uniqueness, and embrace your confidence. Show confidence, smile, be happy for women. And men, you can smile too. I feel if I get to see a funny side of a man, that is very turn on for me. And I have been told by many high achieving clients that men who show that what they do and who they are all about, women love and respect those men. No, like I know, if you I don't take an offense if you have a pet, but if you put all the cats, dogs picture, I've seen women's profile where they just put cats and dogs picture. Include 2 headshots and at least 3 full body pictures for balance. Yes, I know that people who are a bit judgy about their own weight, they like to hide themselves. No, it's really important. Yes, you can always exercise and make yourself healthier and fit, but don't hide yourself. Women especially do that because they will just put headshots. And many times I've been told by men that, look, we all have body stories. Even if you are the fittest model on the planet, that person is also like judge and critique their body. So, ladies, own yourself. Men, I love this quality about men, that they own themselves. And that is very sexy. Okay, let's talk about bios. That bios are a very important part of your dating profile. And sometimes people don't write anything, and that is just a turn off. Like, it shows me that, okay, if a man is not writing anything in their bio, and which is quite most of the time of the case, but I do understand you guys are not a big fan of words, but I would say like 2, 3 lines are great. For women, you can write 5, 6 lines, because we women love to explain and love to describe. Men, you need at least 3 lines that tell me something about you. Okay, write about who you are, not just what you can offer to someone else. I would say that if I have to give a great example for ladies, that for me, what I wrote in my Tinder profile, that I feel alive when I smell scented candles. I enjoy walking on the beach. My favorite cuisine lights me up. So something that shows who you are. I feel like one time somebody showed me their bio. They said, "Oh, I drink expensive cocktails. If you can't pay for my cocktail, don't swipe on me." That's like that's arrogance. Show confidence. And especially for ladies, look, ladies, if a guy like you, he will move mountain for you. If he loves you, he will do everything for you. So don't worry about that. You can let them know your preferences later on in the dating. But if you see him come across as demanding, that's a big turn off. Keep your standard implied through your tone rather than explicitly standing them. When you meet them, you will have plenty of time to, you know, to show them what they like, what you like and what you don't like. For men, focus on being genuine and positive, highlight your purpose or passion. Whatever you all about. Like, I can't remember my husband's bio, what he wrote, but I think he was just a random guy that I met, because I think for him, It was that I exchanged a few texts on the app, and then I said, "Oh, I would love to hear your voice." And he thought, "Oh, I will." Like, he was coming across a lot of scams, and then we spoke on the phone, and then we met. And since then, this is how where we are, married for a year. Okay, women, write in warm, engaging tone, showcasing your values and personalities. Like, I would say, even like many people find it very hard to what you value, but I wouldn't say that men and women both do not write too much big, deep bios. Nobody wants you to be their therapist. So don't write too much stuff that you can share later on. You can use your vulnerability to share what you are all about gradually, but on the bio, it is too much information. Okay, so I hope this was very helpful. And if you have any questions, and I would like you to offer um, a, a special kind of a gift, I would love for you to go like me on Facebook, follow me on Instagram, and subscribe me on YouTube. My name is Navee Sparkle, and you know my face, and you can find me, and I will ask uh, Francis, to put my links in the bio. So check that out. Okay, there is another gift on my website. When you go www.navisparkle.com, there is a free masterclass for single ladies and for also ladies in relationships. So you can go check that out and let me know how did you feel? Sign up for my love tips. Yes. So I send a love tip newsletter every week. So if you want to subscribe to that, please go check on my website, www.navisparkle.com. And men, I wish you good luck. And I would say that men, you're amazing. And I love men. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much for being here and listening to me. Love you. Bye bye.